Welcome to day 18. I have taken to writing with marker boards because I have a bunch of them left over from a friend's wedding, and don't ask, long story, they're kind of helpful so I don't lose my train of thought. So let's get started. We're on day 18 and I can finally happily say that no more carb flu. I finally woke up with a bunch of energy about Monday morning and I've been buzzing off the walls ever since. And I think it's just because after that first that first weight loss all last week, so week 2, I didn't really lose anything. I stayed there and then all of a sudden I just woke up feeling more energized, a lot stronger, and I started busting through a bunch of PRs this week. So that's exciting. And that's exciting. Cheated on day 13. I did. I cheated and I really don't feel that bad about it. I was in St. Louis this weekend for a business trip and there was an opportunity to go out with my coworkers to a place that had 100 different beers on tap. Being someone who absolutely loves craft brews, I decided that there's no way I should go to a place that serves a bunch of things that I've never had before and might not have the chance to try again. So I went and I cheated and I lost cheat points to try a beer named the Katie, just like I spell my name, a little weird, and I must say that it was the worst beer I've ever had in my life. And there's not a lot of beers I say no to. I would drink a PBR over this stuff. And I also want to continue on what I was saying last week, where flight attendants think I'm weird. No, I don't want your peanuts, no, I don't want your pretzels, no, I don't want cookies. In any order, they think I'm weird when they come by. Peanuts, pretzels, cookies, peanuts, pretzels, cookies. And I'm like, no thanks, I'm all set with my water. No thanks, I already have snacks because I'm sitting there eating my overpriced $4 bag of cashews. But I like cashews now, so that's great. So finally, I find myself, it's a lot easier to say no when these things are presented to you, even though a friend at work this morning said they had s'mores in the cafeteria and I found myself wanting one. But sometimes I have to tell myself that I'm not giving up these things forever. My thought process on cookies is, I'm not doubting that they're freaking fantastic, because trust me, I've had plenty in my day, and I'm sure I'll have plenty more, but right now, I think I can give up cookies till Thanksgiving. I mean, it's already October 4th, October 5th, tomorrow, it's my birthday, shameless plug. And I know that this fall is going to fly by because in a couple weeks I go away on business again. More airports, more snacks, and more denying the peanuts, pretzels, and cookies. No thanks, Delta, although I appreciate the hospitality. And then I am away for a few days. I get back for a week, and then I'm on the road again for 2.5 weeks for the final portion of this challenge. So that's going to be, again, a challenge in and of itself to go find CrossFit affiliates across the country, and hopefully just they'll be able to help me push ahead and meet my goals and overall just see how much I've improved over these past 60 days. I also have to say that I've been cooking a lot more ever since going on this thing. I went to Whole Foods, even though it's known as Whole Paycheck where I'm from. I spent $80 on a bunch of stuff on the way home because I found this one recipe because I did miss dessert, and I also got the only Paleo app. And I think it's worth $1.99 because you type in whatever and it just tells you if something's paleo, and if it's paleo, you should still exercise moderation or not. So I found out some things that I wasn't sure about actually are paleo and that I could have as long as I don't go overboard. And so I bought some things like unsweetened cocoa powder and found this great recipe on a blog called PaleOMG about double chocolate energy balls. So I modified a couple things because honey's not allowed in our challenge as a sweetener, so I just used some extra almond butter, but I made these little buggers. It is almond butter, unsweetened coconut, flaxseed meal, dried figs, chopped dried figs. Thinking of something else. Oh yeah, unsweetened cocoa powder, just a little bit of it, pure vanilla extract, and something else that I feel like I'm forgetting. But I have to say, coconut flour. Because the recipe called for protein powder, but I don't have that. I don't take protein supplements. I try and just get enough through my diet. And so I just use coconut flour to make up for the consistency. And we have these things, Paleo energy balls. They are absolutely Amazing. I'm just gonna sit here and eat it. You wish you could have this, but you can't. Because I just ate it. And it's totally paleo. Which leads me to another fantastic thing that I figured out about this diet. As long as you eat the right things, you can eat absolutely however much you want. It's fantastic because you're not eating crap. So I can sit there and have almonds all day and cashews all day and go nuts and eat half a pound of carrots and then a bunch of celery and my egg whites, and I can add a couple pieces of bacon as long as, you know, you get the right kind. I can have that with breakfast, and oh my god, that's a really big fucking bug! I don't know what that thing is, but it's about to climb up my iPad. I'm gonna pause for a minute. Alright, so I've taken care of Big Bubba, whatever, like, bug this big, thanks to this wonderful brown flip-flop is no longer with us. I guess he really likes Paleo energy balls too, and he wants to try, but maybe I shouldn't leave the windows open during the day, because now I have a friend up in my office, which I really don't want. Seriously. Here I am trying to talk about how I'm cooking all these great new things, spend all my money at Whole Foods, and yada yada yada. And the only downside is you have to do dishes all the time. But that's that. So aside from my workout, aside from cooking, workouts have been really good. And I set 3, count them, 3 PRs this week. So I am finally, I guess you could say I'm on the paleo bandwagon because things are starting to work for me, and I don't know how many handle tomorrow because, like I said, shamelessly again, tomorrow's my birthday. I've been planning on cheating for a while now, and so I already bought a snack-sized bag of Goldfish crackers and a snack-sized bag of M&Ms that I'm going to enjoy because calories don't count on your birthday. Even if they are going to cost me points, I know that I am going to win them back because I think 4 of my 5 goals that I entered into the Paleo Challenge to improve upon, I've improved upon already. Oh yeah, that's another one that I forgot about. I also moved to a smaller resistance band on my pull-ups this week, and so I went from the big black and green ones down to a medium-sized blue one, so I'm getting there. My goal is to do one by Christmas, and for a while I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to do it, but now I'm starting to think that it's possible.